Eddie, first round, 67 here at this year's BMW PGA. You said it was an eventful front nine today?
Yes, it was a very eventful start. I mean, I hit the starter's hut off the first tee on the East Course, and chipped in for par, and then I hit it a long way left on 3 again and made a really good bogey. And my short game, my putting and my iron play was pretty good today, I've got to say. It was a bizarre day, because the bad shots, usually they would come through a lack of trust, and actually it was full commitment and terrible outcome. So it was a nightmare, but no, it's a great round for me, really. 67.
Short games continue from the Scottish Open then. Have you found something just before that?
Do you know what? You're going to think I'm an idiot because I hit a shank last week around the greens, and I think that's the third tournament in a row I've shanked a shot around the greens. I've been doing so much crazy stuff on the course lately. It seems like I haven't had a round yet in this year, or certainly since lockdown, where I haven't done something that's completely thrown me off, and it's been atrocious. So, but my short game today was brilliant, and just found something technically. I worked on a little different routine today, certainly from the late front nine, and then I trusted it, and I hit a lot of good shots actually. So it was just a very strange round.
Tell us about the course. Obviously, last year this tournament was pushed down to September. We're now in October. Much wetter and colder though. How different is it?
Yeah, I've never seen it play so long, especially as I didn't hit a driver after the third hole. It was playing really, really long. I mean, I played with Thomas as well, and it was, interestingly, I could say it was maybe a blessing in disguise in a way, because I could still hit my 3-wood to a distance where he was kind of hitting his driver too. And what I mean by that is, if I'd have been playing with two long hitters and I'd have been seeing myself give up 20, 25 yards, it might have been a little bit, I might have been more inclined to get my driver out, but it was, but I didn't, because of my playing partners really. So I think that helped me, and I just trusted to stick in the 3-wood off every tee and just playing from a bit further back, because that was really the only hope I had.
Does it feel more tranquil out there without so much hustle and bustle? And obviously, when you come down holes like 18, it's going to look very different from what you're used to.
Yeah, it does look very different, and it is different. It's a lot quieter. I mean, one thing I will say about Wentworth though is, because of the trees, you don't tend to notice the crowds that much, because you're always focused on the way the hole's lined anyway, and so focusing wasn't an issue. It's a very, very demanding course visually, I find anyway. So the only thing that we're missing, obviously, with the crowds, was just the noise. I don't think they made a huge difference in terms of the way they can frame a hole. Very different to Renaissance, let's just say, in that sense. So, but hopefully next year, hopefully by 2025, it'll all be back to normal. Yeah.
Well played today.
All right, keep that bit in.